Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is DaBoki and welcome to another Maple Monday. It is November 14th, 2016. And a glorious Monday it is. It has been a super long time since the last Maple Monday has been shown on this channel. It's been over 2.5 years, and I am so sorry for that. I got so many requests to bring back Maple Mondays, and it's been one of my favorite things to do on this channel, so I decided to bring it back, and I'm just gonna see how you guys like it. Hopefully you guys enjoy these Maple Mondays again. We're gonna make Monday great again, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be Maple-tastic. For you guys that are a little bit newer to my channel and not really sure what Maple Mondays are, it's pretty much a time where we can start our week off with a little bit of MapleStory, whether that be MapleStory news or events or just random MapleStory things in general. Anything MapleStory related, we're gonna throw it on this Monday. Maple Mondays are also a great time for you creators to show off some of your skills because we have a little part in the Maple Mondays called the Maple Monday submissions, and it's one of my favorite parts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time where we show off your guys' artwork, whether it be good, great, or fantastic. We're just gonna show it all. So I kind of lied a little bit though when I said showing it all, because obviously I can't show all of them. Liar, Boki! But I do keep them in my email. I've actually saved every single submission that I've received from the past submissions, and what I'm going to be doing is I'll be tweeting some of them as well on my Twitter and posting them on my Facebook, and I want to just be showing off your guys' artwork and your creativeness of MapleStory-ness. So on the topic of Maple Monday submissions, there's usually a Maple Monday challenge, which means that I will give you guys a week to create something revolving around this Maple Monday challenge that I'm going to give you guys. So I have been thinking of a Maple Monday challenge. I love MapleStory chairs. I've actually spent 1.5 billion mesos on one chair before. Guilty! Your challenge this week is to create your favorite MapleStory chair, whether that be drawing it beautifully and gracefully somewhere, or maybe even creating your favorite chair in real life. Now, I know that you guys are busy, right? This is only a week's time to get these submissions in. You guys have work, school, taking showers, maybe even eating a little bit. There's a lot of things that we need to do throughout the week. You can't just create a chair of MapleStory goodness, or can you? That's what a challenge is, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be challenged a little bit. So once you are finished creating your beautiful creation, you can send it to me at TheMapleMonday@gmail.com. Again, TheMapleMonday@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and post that in the description below, all the information about the Maple Monday challenge, as well as where you can send me your creations. Good luck chairing, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing them next week. So now, since we got the Maple Monday submissions out of the way, I want to talk a little bit about MapleStory. Wow, really? What a surprise! So since it's been such a long time since my last Maple Monday, I thought I'd go ahead and take this time to kind of look back a little bit these past years and just see where MapleStory is at. So we're just gonna cut through the chase. MapleStory is a super old game, right? The community is not as big and booming as it was before. You always see comments and hear people talking about pre-Big Bang, and they're always stroking their long non-existent beards and saying, oh, pre-Big Bang days. So we get it, right? Pre-Big Bang days were great. It was good and it was awesome, but it's gone now. So we can go ahead and start focusing on the now, which is really awesome how MapleStory is kind of revolving a lot of their updates and changes around the community. So I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about the reboot server, but I want to talk about it just a little bit because I feel like it's such a big, important part of MapleStory's history now, and it really increased and really grew the MapleStory community. Reboot server has a lot of mixed feelings, right? There are people out there that really dislike the reboot server because they took away a lot of the players from their main servers, which were already dying and really lacked in the population, and now they're all migrating over to this reboot server. Also, some people don't like that MapleStory reboot is all about the grinding, right? A lot of meso grinding, which doesn't really make sense to me because MapleStory is a grinding game in general. I mean, that's what MapleStory revolves around. When MapleStory introduced this reboot server, my personal feeling was that, wow, MapleStory is listening to us, is listening to the community a little bit. That was my feeling. I'm not sure how you guys felt about it, but I felt like MapleStory players were really complaining about the pay-to-win scenario, a lot of the servers dying, and just wanting to play the game in order to progress, right? We don't want to pay to progress, we want to play to progress. Now, I don't know why MapleStory didn't combine the normal servers together yet. Maybe there's some other reasons to it, more complicated than I'm aware of, but I think that'd be a really awesome step. up if MapleStory combined all the regular normal servers together, because I know that they're struggling a lot, especially players that want to stay in their main server's worlds. They're not really seeing anyone, right? Because it's really unpopulated these days. Or maybe they like it that way, because then it's like their own personal home. They don't have to worry about anyone else. The next thing I want to talk about is GMS and EMS merging. That's a really cool big step. This happened just recently, and I was looking at it and the servers looked really great, right? They just looked really full and plump, and you just wanted to go and bite into them because it looked so juicy. This update was kind of an update we were anticipating for a long time. I felt like this should have happened a really long time ago, actually. I know it's a lot more complicated. It's easier to say, do it, right? Just do this. There's a lot of different technical reasons why probably things aren't happening as we would like them to, but it's just some things that we like to think about. And I think it's really cool that MapleStory, GMS, and EMS can finally play together now on one server. We're on the same page. It would be really awesome if all the servers can combine together, and I think Final Fantasy XI did this. I'm not quite sure, but some MMOs do this, but it gets really sloppy, is implementing a language system so you can type in your own main language. So if you wanted to type in Korean, but you can set your own main language so that all chat that comes up is in your language, so it will convert it and translate all chat. And it gets kind of weird sometimes, but I think that'd be kind of cool maybe if MapleStory really started to die down and they really needed to combine all the servers. They could implement this language translation in the game so that we could play with people in Korea or play with people in Maple Sea areas where they don't talk all in the same language maybe, but we can convert it into our own main languages throughout MapleStory. The last thing I want to talk about for MapleStory community-wise that's been really impressive these past years that I've noticed greatly is the MapleStory content creators. This has been really awesome. I've been really lurking a lot on these MapleStory YouTube videos and MapleStory streams. I've just been lurking like the panda in the shadows. I've just been so impressed on what I've been seeing and all these content creators coming out, because it's been a lot more than when I first started making these MapleStory YouTube videos. And seeing the community grow in that aspect is really impressive, because MapleStory is a really old game. And let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen, MapleStory is not that appealing of a game, right? It's a 2D game, it's been out forever, you just sit there and grind on the same mobs. You can only make these videos and creations and these streams so entertaining, so a lot of it develops from the MapleStory creators' personality and the story they're telling from their editing or their animation skills, so it's really cool to see that. So if you see a MapleStory creator out there, give them a high five, a virtual high five. MapleStory is a very acquired taste, right? Not everyone will like it. It's like beer or cheese or saran wrap. You're not just going to really enjoy MapleStory. It's kind of a very special type of people that likes to play MapleStory, and that's why I really enjoy the MapleStory community, because the types of people that do enjoy to play MapleStory, I feel like I can really connect with them well. And I've made so many great friends on MapleStory, and I feel like we're all really similar. It doesn't really matter about our age or where we came from, but we can really share common interests because of MapleStory. And even though if you guys aren't playing MapleStory right now, it's totally cool, because you guys can just hang out and just see what's happening new in your childhood game and kind of reminisce a little bit on some of the old times as well as some of the new times that are coming up, and just see how things are changing and evolving for MapleStory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to wrap up this Maple Monday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Definitely leave this video a thumbs up if you can, if you guys do like it. It kind of gives me a good idea on if I should continue Maple Mondays or not. And don't forget to send me your Maple Monday submissions. Remember, TheMapleMonday@gmail.com. I'll go ahead and post that again in the description below. This week's Maple Monday challenge is to create your favorite MapleStory chair. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of the week. This has been DaBoki, and we'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.